Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and with the success of the Wildwood Decoration Tour, you guys asked me to bring it back to Cape May, where we normally do it every single year, and so that's what we're doing right now. Now before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. We're going to start over here on the mall. And here we go, we're starting off here at the top of the mall, and we're going to hang a left and make our way down. There's a decent amount of folks down here. Unfortunately, there are no parades, there's no house tours, so it's a little bit quieter than it should. But I'm happy that there are people down here. It's roughly about 8 o'clock, so things are starting to wind down for the night. But Cape May always does a great job doing their decorations. We're going to stop over here to Beach Love and show you their decorations. Let me tell you, this plaid bag is actually really adorable. All this right here is adorable. I love their tree in the window. They did a great job. The next store at Beef Jerky, they also have a nice tree and decorations. And look at these cats dancing away, huh? Over at Quirk & Co. with a very old-fashioned window. I like this a lot. Look at this marshmallows. You hear the church bells going off, 8 o'clock on the dot. Their decorations inside are gorgeous. It is gorgeous in there. We're gonna make our way off the mall to Rotary Park, because I love the Christmas tree at Rotary Park. And here's the Christmas tree. I love it. They do such a great job decorating this plaza. Unfortunately, because of COVID, they didn't do as much. But hey, it is what it is. I'm happy they were able to do this. And as I said before, this tree is probably one of the coolest, one of the brightest trees you can find around here. There's 2 layers of lights, by the way. They get 2 lights inside, and then outside they put these on there, which makes it stand out a lot. And it's all LEDs, so it really pops out. Now I am noticing the trees around this place, like over here, do have lights on, but they're not on right now. But in years past, they would do the lights all the way up there. But I'm guessing because of COVID, they're not doing them like that this year. You can hear Elaine's over here. They're really happening. A lot of trees, a lot of decorations. They went full out with the outdoor dining and decorations, even though right now it's like 32 degrees out. But once again, I love this Christmas tree. They do such a great job. All right, we're heading back onto the mall to walk towards Congress Hall. And we're making our way down the mall. I need a nice cup of coffee. Need some Magic Brain. My wife loves this one here. Look at this arrangement out front. Just gorgeous. Look at this. The doors look cute too. I mean, they really go all out. I wish, can you buy this garland anywhere? It really is beautiful. Continuing over. Oh, sorry, you got really, really cold out there. I always love looking at the windows. Look how cute. I want the whole licorice thing at home. Extremely adorable. Look how cute. Bath Time did a great job. Even inside they did a great job with their decorations. Absolutely love the way they did it. It's starting to get a little quiet because it's past 8 o'clock and things are starting to close for the night. But lots more to share with you guys. Inside here, it's cute, this hallway all the way down with all the Christmas trees. Now let's continue down. Look how beautiful this window is, guys. Lots of garland. They always do a great job. And look how pink this tree is at Victoria's. Now let's head over to Congress Hall. And they have the igloos this year. We wrote that story a few weeks ago. And we tried to rent them, but they were like booked up through January 2nd, and I believe after then Congress Hall closes until like March 27th. But let's go check out Congress Hall. Coming up to Congress Hall, they always do a fantastic job with their decorations. And look how beautiful Congress Hall does their poinsettia tree. If you actually look at their lamps, at the chandeliers, they have wreaths on them. Pretty cool. Let me go ahead and share with you guys the igloos because they're so cool looking. they have them all set up. And there's 12 of them. You can rent them. They're between $50 to $150. I just think it's really, really cool. And they zip up and they have a heater in there. And there's the tree right here. How beautiful, right? I can't go in because we're not guests, but I just wanted to share with you at least the outside. Last year this time we were here counting down to the tree lighting, and I had to do it differently this year. But look how beautiful the tree is, sparkling. The igloos are really cool. I really wanted to do it for Julie and I, but hey, they get booked up really quickly. I think maybe because we put the article out there, and I know Jersey.com did too. All right, let's hop in the car and drive around Cape May and share with you some other places. Let's go. Now we're over by the Physic Home, and they always do an amazing job with their decorations. And I mean, this year, they did not let us down. Let me go ahead and go in there and share with you guys what it looks like. Now it's nighttime, so there's no tours going on inside, but the carriage house is open if you wanted to go inside there. A lot of cool stuff to buy. But let's walk down the main path and show you what everything looks like. They have these massive trees decorated out front. Now during the day, they have a couple things over here you can take photos with. You can't really see them at night. Nothing like a stick-style house decorated. Look how gorgeous, right? Walk down this path. Just show you the back all decorated. The lights going back there in the corner. And of course these houses have lights on them too. Looks really, really beautiful. Now normally some of these lights in the gazebo is on, but it looks like they went off for the night already. But let's continue the tour, guys. Now I'm outside the Southern Mansion, and every single year they do such a great job that it looks like something out of a Hallmark movie. And let me tell you, they didn't disappoint this time. Let me flip the camera around for you guys. Just look at the lights glisten. It looks gorgeous. And if you walk to the other side, they have more as well. Let me go ahead and show you the front door though, because it's so cute with the reeves. Look at that, right? Gorgeous. And just to show you the other side, you see there's more decorations on this wing of the building. Just beautiful. And it is cold, so I'm running back to my car. Look how beautiful this one is, man. Whew. So much light. I mean, this entire block is covered in lights. Over here, we got another one over there. And now we're probably on my favorite street in Cape May during Christmas time, which is Columbia Avenue, to go ahead and share with you guys these stick-style Victorian houses, all decorated for Christmas. Normally you're allowed to go inside, but because of COVID, you know, new restrictions, a lot of places do not allow you to go inside, though they do virtual ones online. You can check them out. But everyone came down here to go ahead and drive past these houses. It's the kind of day I wish I had my glove, scarf, and some kind of hat on. But let's continue down. The mainstay is also my favorite decorated every single year. They always do a great job. So there you guys go. You got to see what Christmas in Cape May looks like. I love this time of year down here. Everything is decorated. It's a little bit different, but hey, we're working with what we have. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you on the beach. Hopefully not today, because it's like 32 degrees out. Anyway, see you later. Bye.